So at one point there won't be any vehicles here except for Wardens. Oh yeah, and the old Freightliner sitting out back. So everything's heading for the shop. That's all there is to it. Maybe I'll just title that one, this video, that everything heads for the shop. Well, hello there. We just will go ahead and dig into today's project. Today's project, well, one thing guys, yes, I'm still alive. Yes, I'm still off work. We're not in the truck yet. Everything's going to the shop. Everything. Even the pickup we're sitting in right now, the first last Kenworth sitting over there, the dually out back, everything is going to the shop. But right now, we're just going to do stuff that doesn't need to go to the shop. Everything's been going great. For you guys who have wondered, Tater Tot did awesome at her dance competition. She ended up, I don't know how that dance score works out. She ended up with, it's not first place, second place, stuff like that. She got the best you could get in points and medals. So she says thank you to everybody who said congratulations, and thank you to everybody who said good luck. Just to let you guys know, she did phenomenal. Couldn't record any of it, unfortunately, because, well, it's a competition and apparently you can't record competitions. But today's goal, we got a few little goals we're going to try to get done before the rain moves in. It's not too far off. Right now, this is our first goal. Tater Tot seems to think she needs a new stereo put into the flatbed because apparently teenagers need tunes, and this one hasn't worked. So we're going to pull this one out, put a new one in. Like I said, it's been a while since I put in a stereo in a vehicle. It's actually been a lot of years. Oh, need that. Look at that. Since they're not CD players, when I put the new stereo in first class, it's probably going to be this exact same one. Just a short little thing. If I go with the exact same one, then I can actually probably put a flat dash in the truck. For you guys who drive a Kenworth W900, you know what I mean about flat dash. The rest of you, it's not important. Alright, there's that. I need this. I don't need that. What are these? Instructions? Meh, I don't need those. Well, like I was saying, this vehicle is going to go into the shop for all kinds of wiring behind the steering column. So what I'm basically going to have them do is just rewire, or basically rebuild the steering column in this pickup, because it's always shifted tough, and the ignition switch has always been real touchy. What else? It's always had issues with the flashers working. It's always had issues with that. And then it's got a beeping going on. You turn the key on and it'll sit there and beep at you for about 3 minutes. 1 minute to 2 minutes, but then it'll do it randomly going down the road. I think it's affiliated with the airbag, because when the airbag light is on, then it's not on. So we're going to send this one just down here to the shop downtown, and he's going to rebuild the steering column, get all those wires working right, get rid of the beep beep noise, and go from there. And that will, I lost things already, here it is, and that will make things pretty easy and good to go on that part. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Alright, so now it's ready to go in, right? Now we just slap it in. See, I think if we just set it like that right there, that should work, right? I mean, that should be good enough. We'll just set it like that. She hits a bump, it might flop out, but we'll just set it in there like that. There you go. Our project is done. Now it's time to move on. What? Yes, the camera's on. Yes, Jax, hi. Okay, let's go. Our other project is working on the dually. Well, sort of working on the dually. That cold stretch and throughout the winter, the batteries went ahead and died out on me. So right now we're just charging them back up a little bit. Oh! It's not, oh! It's not always about you. So right now we're just giving these batteries just a little bit of a charge. Because if you don't remember, we were having troubles with the Ford dually a little bit. It's nothing too serious. I actually talked to the mechanic a little bit about it. He actually thinks it's in that programmer that I put on it. He thinks it's in that. So what I'm going to do is get it running. I want to get it out of the mud pit back here before that rain moves in. Then that way we can get it. It needs to be out of here because this is all going to get rock here in about a week. Once it dries up really good, we're going to put some rock in there. And I just don't want this pickup back here. And I'm hoping by then this pickup is up and running and everything's good to go there. This one we're not 100% sure if it's going to go to the shop. I know I thought it did, but after talking to the mechanic this morning, might be able to get away with just, I mean, if it's in the program, there's no reason to send it to a shop. So you guys want to see what this one's doing? Well, anytime it gets below 800 RPMs, it shuts off. Ready? See there, it just shut off. You hear it? It's not running anymore. Isn't that cool? It just flat out shut off. If you guys can't tell, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say at this point. I've seen some sparks there. I don't know what to say. What's the story there? Forever it would shut off under 800 RPMs. I replaced the camshaft sensor. I replaced the crankshaft sensor. This motor's already been studded. EGR delete. Filters are all new. Fresh oil, fresh fuel. But anything under 800 RPM it would shut off. I think we've been through all this already. Now it's staying running. We're going to let that run and go back to our previous project and finish that up really quick because I don't know what would cause that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Opie, you're on my list right now. For those of you who think this dog is quiet, Jax, I know, he's a bully, isn't he? He's just a big bully. Yeah, Jax likes butt rubs. Right there. Here, stand there and do that all day long, won't you, big boy? Yeah. You know, that actually doesn't look too bad. You guys didn't really think I was just going to shove it in there and call it good, right? If you're wanting to hear music, you're going to have to be patient because I have no clue. Yeah, I kind of did break out the directions, and I apparently I don't know how to read. Very nice! I can tell you exactly what is going to happen in this pickup now. It is going to get ugly. She's going to blow all 4 speakers. These speakers are 22 years old. I promise you she's going to blow these speakers. All right, let's move on to our next project. We'll talk about the truck, I guess, when we get back to town, but I did stop by the post office box. Oh boy, I guess it has been 2 weeks since I stopped down there. There's a lot of stuff. I am kind of curious what is in that box, that envelope, and there's probably 5 or 6 cards there too. Should we go over those in this video? We could, or we could go over them in tomorrow's video too, or then whenever we do another video. As you guessed it, we're not doing videos every day while we're home. Huh. Have to think about that one. As for right now, let's go get Bud or go from there. Okay, I will admit I may not be just picking little Bud up from school. I'm dropping him off now. Yes, it is the next day. We got sidetracked yesterday, didn't we, little Bud? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. So now we need to continue on with our little projects. Today we are going to dig into the dually. We're going to mess with the programmer in it, and we're going to take it off completely out of the system of the Ford dually. And then once we do that, we'll see if it still cuts off. If it shuts off on us still, then we know what's in the engine and not the programmer. But that's going to be our next step for today. Alrighty, we got him dropped off at school. I did end up opening that mail up last night, and wow, just every time I get mail, you guys just amaze me. There are a few things I'm going to show you well, before this video is up. But yes, can I help you? No, you guys did not get to go. It's been raining, it's muddy. I don't want to pick up all muddy. I know, I feel so bad for you. But a couple things I got was just flat out awesome. And I even got mail for Dad. So we're gonna run that over to Dad real quick. Just a pre-warning though, I'm hoping Dad's gonna be in a better mood. If you guys watch March Madness, the Hawkeyes lost yesterday. So I tried to avoid him yesterday. He was not a, he just was not a happy person, I'm betting. The little bit I talked to him while the Hawks were playing, he was okay. I could tell he was spun up, but like I said, he could be in a bad mood or have to go see. All right, Dad.
Hi.
I know you're sad because the Hawks lost yesterday.
That's okay.
So I figured this is a good time to give you this.
What's this?
A card from Nevada.
From Nevada.
And you actually have something from a fire station.
Thank you, Elaine.
You have a, I'm assuming it's a shirt. A letter come with it, but I kept the letter at the house.
You kept the letter?
The card's in there. I was opening it, I'm like, holy smokes, I got something from a fire station.
Lake Station Fire Station.
Then I realized it was for you. I'm like, oh, fine.
Indiana.
Yeah, it's a good shirt.
It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a Gillian.
Wow.
Fire Department. Oh, look at that. That's on the back. That's the back.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Very nice. Hometown Heroes. There you go. That's gonna fit too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right, I just wanted to give you that.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
Doing great.
Good, good. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
How are you?
So good.
Hi, Princess. Oh, you're so sad. You want me to bring one of the boys over? You're so sad.
No, she's fine.
She's fine. How are you? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Let me switch the camera around. How are you? You say hi? You say hi? You gonna dance? Huh? You gonna dance? There you go. Alright guys, we've delivered the card and the gift. Like he says, he appreciates it very much and he is on the mend. I'm giving him some stress trying to get him out of the house a little bit more.
I'm making plans for the guinea pig cage.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Nice. Tater Tot wants him to build a new guinea pig cage for her 2 pigs over at the house. She wants a bigger cage for them, and she wants it homemade. That way it's up taller and has all kinds of stuff for the pigs to do. And she has requested Grandpa to do so. They like noodles. Yeah. Alright, so let's get back over to the house. Like I said, we're going to rip into the dually. If it's not the programmer, then that needs to get into the shop because I can't do that. That's our programmer. It says there's a real easy way. It says right here in the instructions, yes, I'm reading the directions, that I can return it back to stock real easy. You guys are going to have to ignore the mess back here. Yeah, that's all the lift kit. We actually do have a lift kit for this pickup that we were that close on putting it on. Then well, when was that, guys? At some point during this winter, things went awry, and well, I just got too busy to mess with the pickup at all, and it never got done. As for the battery charger sitting back there, I was charging the batteries up yesterday and it started raining, so I had to throw it in here real quick. Alright, let's follow instructions. Directions. Most likely this is going to throw my check engine light though, because the EGR does not exist anymore on this pickup. Download complete. Alright, that did not take care of our issue. Dang it. Well, I guess I think that was just wishful thinking on my part. So now we're just going to go, I'm going to call the shop real quick and see if they want me to put this back on before I bring it up to them. As for what's wrong with first class, I think I got another U-joint going bad. I crawled under there yesterday before it started raining, and I felt them all up real good, and there's one not on the way back, but right before the front differential, that has got just a minute little, it has a little bit of play, and I'm getting a vibration. And if you guys remember from the other day when I was telling you guys we need some new drives, it could very possibly be just a vibration from the drives. But I want to get the drive line checked out. I'm getting nervous because the rear ends are one thing I've never touched on this truck, and I doubt highly the owner before touched them, but there was no paperwork with it about the rear ends being touched, and the truck's coming up on 1.5 million miles now, and I know rear ends could go to 2 million miles easily, but I just wanted to basically rest my mind. So I figured while we're off this week and we have time, I just want to get it into the shop, have them just put their hands on her. I know, putting their hands on my truck, but put their hands on the drivetrain of the truck just to check, make sure everything's still okay, or what needs replaced, what I need to think about replacing, because it's getting closer. And like I said, that vibration is kind of annoying. I'd show you right now. I'd love to get out and show you, but it's pouring. Well, not pouring, but it's raining very consistently, and well, I just don't feel like getting soaking wet showing you guys. Maybe I'll show you in the next video when we take it up to the city. Basically, that one's broke. It won't stay idling over 800 RPM, under 800 RPM. So that needs to go to the shop. Friday, that goes to the shop. Tomorrow, this is going to the shop just to get their feelers on it, just for the drivetrain, to see what's going on with my little vibration. It could just be a tire, I guess, but just being a little paranoid, and we have the time, so we'll do it right now. This one's going to the shop just to get the steering column rebuilt. That way everything is good to go there, and we don't have to worry about blinkers and brake lights and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to try to get this video edited up and get it out to you guys yet today, because I haven't made a video in a while, and feeling kind of bad right now leaving you guys hanging on what's going on. Pups. But before we go, I want to show you guys this truck, and I'm sure the dogs are going to help me show you this truck. I have a feeling. Yeah, the Weather Channel's on. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with the Weather Channel. Alright guys, this is another to scale first class. It's made by Brian, and I got to tell you guys, I made Troy lift up the trailer yesterday, and it has a card of everything that has been done to it. I gotta tell you, this thing is amazing. He took it all the way down, sanded everything down, and completely repainted it. If you guys will recognize, it does not have, he took all the chrome emblems off the hood like I did. The cowls around the air cleaners he took off. Just amazing. I mean, even the tanks, the fenders, the craftsmanship people put into these things. The roof comes off. He painted the interior. I don't know if the camera can show it, but even the interior, like my side panels there, how they're the old school oak look, he did that as well. You guys see that? He painted the engine Caterpillar yellow, just like first class. I apologize, Opie. I do. I'm sorry that it's raining out and we can't go outside and play. You too, Jax. I do apologize. I just wanted to show you guys this setup really quick, and how beautiful that truck is. So I'm gonna try to keep this video short, so I better shut up and stop talking. You guys keep yourself safe. As always, I'll see you next time. See? Black tape and beautiful.